Hi guys, I'm Bhavya Jain. I come from Udaipur, Rajasthan. I'm currently pursuing an IT degree in biochemical engineering, and I have been placed at Delloite in analyst profile. So, firstly, Deloitte had an PPT organized. It was an offline PPT where the MD and two HRs were present, and they explained about Deloitte and the role. After that, we had an online assessment. So it was conducted on Hire Pro. So it had different sections, 4 sections. So first one was verbal, second one was critical thinking, and the third section had quantitative aptitude questions, and the fourth section had CS fundamental questions. So these were the 4 sections, and the test duration was around 1.5 hours, I think. Yeah. So after this, so we had our interviews. So most people were having 2 rounds of interview, but I had only 1 round, and it got extended. And yeah, so I would say that was 1 round only, and I got it. I got the offer in 1 round. Yeah, so my interview round had initially, it just started with them asking me that why everyone is pursuing AIML. So I answered them about that, and after that they asked me to introduce myself. So in introduction they asked me about my place of origin. Then after that they asked my intern and where I intern. So they also asked about the company of the intern. And yeah, so after this he gave me a question, so a coding question, which was very easy one. So you had to just assign the current index value to the next index. So that click over here is just that you start from the last one. So, and that's it. So after this he gave me a case, like it's not a standard case or something, but you have Vodafone an idea. They are planning to do a merger. So what all things should they consider? So that was in there. I had to come up with a structured approach to think about everything. So that was done. After that, he said to me that that will be all. So I asked him a few questions. So during that questions, he thought something, and then he asked me that let's do one more problem. He gave me a problem where I need to find prime numbers. So while I was doing it, he asked me another question that if you are given an opportunity to work in another industry and not AIML, so would you be comfortable? So I answered them in diplomatic way that it's a learning curve right now. I'm very initial phase, so all that, which is very common, everyone would say that. So after that, so after that I finished my problem. He said, yeah, that's good. So the only catch they wanted was that I should check till root n only. That was done over there. So after that he thanked me, and yeah, so while leaving he said to me that thank you for your time. So that was the time I thought that I have got the offer. So I answered them in the way that when you have come here for an analyst profile, so that is why you are getting the resume of all the people who have done work in AI and ML. But there are people who are doing different fields like software engineering, quantitative research, operation research. So and there are different companies who have come for those roles and they have applied over there. So he was quite convinced with this answer. For Deloitte, I think the most important key is your communication and the confidence you maintain. So they tried at few points to break my confidence, and they tried to question me like this also, that this is the intern, should we talk about it or not? Have you done the work or not? So at that point they wanted to see my reaction and check if I am confident enough in explaining things or not. They didn't ask me more things, but they tried to make me underconfident. But if you keep confidence in those stages, that's the key. So yeah, being confident is the most important thing. Apart from that, yeah, you need to have knowledge as well, because in some interviews they asked oops as well. They asked different concepts to different people, not essentially from their resume only. So yeah, there it's very case dependent. Different panels may ask different questions, but yeah, you should be clear with basic points. And I suppose they were also considering PORs. So if you had a good POR, so that mattered also, I think. So that should be all. So the reason for me joining it was that I used to study in very unstructured manner, and that is why I was very unclear that would I be able to do all those things in limited time or not. Because like I knew that what all do I need to study. I knew that from where I can find all those things, but yeah, I did not had a I would say structure to it. And there's one more like inability of me, that I tend to work in pressure situations only, and I was not getting pressurized by placement. So I thought if I have a mentor who can just keep a check on me, so that is what motivated me to join MES. And yeah, certainly they do have quality resources as well, so that also helped me. So yeah, that is why I joined MS. And here like I found all the resources that are there. So they kept checking me all about how my preparation is. They kept me engaged via different sessions and kept me informing about what all should I start right now. It was quite personalized experience as well. So and in the end, like I had got an opportunity to do 5 mock interviews as well. So all of that helped me gain more confidence as well. So that was it. So my mentor was Shubham Aryan Bhaiya. So he used to connect with me in some months twice, or in some months once as well. So during the last phase of the placement, he used to connect with me every week as well. The one thing I would say which is very important is mock interviews, and the other thing I would say is the personalized experience and personalized guidance that you get. So you won't get that anywhere, and that is very important to have a personalized check on you, that what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses and what all should you focus upon. So that is what I think is the best.